Well, it's uncommon fossil. We're taking a look at an Arceus Firebox deck, Arceus V-Star, right, 280 HP evolution, does 200 damage to Trinity Nova for 3 energy, or 180 with a double DTE attached, which you do a lot of the time. But then you accelerate energies to any of the other V Pokemon in play, or even to itself, to any V Pokemon in play. So that's useful to another Arceus or to Delphox, which is a nice attacking option in this deck. And then it's got the Starbirth ability. You search your deck once over the course of the game for any 2 cards. Really, really good. Just helps with consistency and setup so much. So Armarouge is what also the deck is named after because it's a stage 1. It's got the Fire Off ability. As often as you like during your turn, you may move a fire energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. So Arceus, even if we're not attacking with another V Pokemon, accelerating these energies with Arceus's attack is important because then we can send the energies to our other attacking options as well. So we do have the other V attacking option, and this is Delphox V, which is quite nice. It's really here for the second attack, Fire, colorless. Magical Fire does 120. 2 energies attached to this Pokemon go in the Lost Zone, so just be careful of that, but we play enough energies that would be okay. You use it when it's appropriate, right? And it also does 120 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, so a chance to kind of grab 2 prizes off a low HP Pokemon is a nice threat, right? You're not always going to use it, but a great threat. Play 1 copy of Gouging Fire is what I was looking for. So 1 copy of Gouging Fire, 260 HP, a basic EX. You can obviously accelerate to it with the Arceus, but we have the Armarouge. 260 damage off a basic 2 prize Pokemon is very, very nice. So really like it in the deck as an attacking option. Very good there. We do play a Armarouge EX as well. 2 things about it. It is tanky, 260 HP, which is actually slightly low, but if the Pokemon has full HP and takes damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon, it takes 80 less damage. So therefore, full HP, you need to do 340, I think, to knock it out. So that's tough to reach. And then Scorching Bazooka does 40 more for each 40 plus 40 more for each fire energy attached to this Pokemon. And of course, we accelerate those energies that we need to get the right numbers with the single prize Armarouge. And then a copy of Radiant Heatran, which I love in a deck like this. We play Magma Basin, and this is really the best target for Magma Basin. Raging Blast for 3 energies does 70 damage per damage counter on this Pokemon. So we can get to the point where we can one-shot anything after a couple Magma Basin acceleration. Then what else in the deck? We play 1 copy of Mew EX, gives us a pivot. Magma Basin only accelerates to the benched fire, so having a pivot's good. It's genome hacking attack is very good. 3 colors energy, so we can accelerate the fire energy onto it with the Armarouge. And you choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attack and use it. That's very good. And then the restart ability, just draw 3 cards in hand, is useful there. And then a 1/1 Bibarel line, just that additional engine, right? We have the one-off engine of Arceus V-Star, and then the Bibarel for as the game goes on to draw some cards. So really good set of Pokemon there. And then the energy is fairly simple. 4 double turbos. It's Arceus, you play double turbo, and then 9 basic fire, because that's what Armarouge can move around. So getting into the trainers, we have 1 Super Rod. I think that's a must in the deck. We have a number of 1 of attackers, and we need to get back some of these basic energies into the deck, so that's really good there. Energies in the discard pile is good too, though, because we do play 4 copies of Magma Basin. Just really, really important. You attach a fire energy from your discard pile to one of your bench fire Pokemon, and then you put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. And of course, Radiant Heatran loves those damage counters. Get Pokemon in play. We have 4 Nest Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, 2 Capturing Aroma. Not my favorite card, Capturing Aroma, but we have a number of these one-ofs, and Capturing Aroma just increases the odds of getting that. Great Ball isn't good in a deck with one-ofs like this one is, so Capturing Aroma is the right play there. 1 Switch card. We do play and then 2 tools, which are important in the deck. Choice Belt. We do 30 more to our opponent's V Pokemon. That can be important depending on what's happening. Such like it takes the Gouging Fire from 260 to 290, so it can one-shot a Charizard, Giratina V-Star. I think that's great. And then Maximum Belt does 50 more to our opponent's EX Pokemon, because we're always concerned about how do we knock out Charcadet EX or any other EX. So Maximum Belt, just giving our attacks a little more punch. And then supporters, fairly simple, thick lines. 3 research, just early game, get setups huge. 3 boss, we know that's great. And 4 Iono. So that's, I believe, all the cards there. So a fairly straightforward Arceus deck. I like Arceus decks. I like fire decks, so stick them together. And this should be a pretty effective deck. Let's take a look at the deck on the rank ladder and see what we can do. All right, let's see what happens here. Hopefully I get off a nice start with this game. And our last game, my first game, I forgot the retreat cost. The Armarouge retreat cost was 2, and that messed me up. I forgot. I was expecting to be able to retreat for 1, and it was retreat for 2, and that threw me off. But that was strictly my fault. And I actually could have avoided. I misplayed that last game, is all I can say. All right, I am starting Delphox, which this is not a good start. Up against an ancient, either Roaring Moon EX, either Roaring Moon or Ancient Box. Might be Roaring Moon, which still, it's not a Roaring Moon EX deck. Okay, that's good. That's actually very good. So, oh, that's even better. So I want an Arceus, and I think I want to get down. Might as well just get myself flowing here. And I will get Charcadet. I mean, the Bidoof would be nice too, but this is what I want to do here. And I have the switch card. I like that. So I'll just end turn. I don't know if I want to research. I only have the 1 rod, so if I research, I lose the Armarouge EX for game, but for the rest of the game. But that's, I mean, they can't one-shot the Armarouge EX ever. I don't think. 3. I mean, maybe they could. Well, if they play Roaring Moon EX, they can, of course. That one with the first attack just blows me up. So see what happens here. See what they play. I don't really think I want to play at Delphox in this game. This is awkward, is what I'll say. So I think I'm going to have to just research away my hand. What did they discard? Okay, so this is ancient. This is a Roaring Moon deck because they have 3 Roaring Moon EXs, right? They play a little bit of fighting energy. Okay, so they play fighting. So they accelerate to Sandy Shocks as well. And I'm weak to that, to him. No, wait, is he? He's a fighting type, so I am weak to him. So that's not good. But I need to set up, so I need to get Arceus V-Star into play. I can't get Bibarel into play this game. That's not great either. It's okay. Double turbo, I like that. Drop my stadium down. I will switch into the active, and I need to hit boss. Obviously, I don't like researching these cards away. You know, maybe I'll evolve this Armarouge because I don't need the Charcadet this turn, and I mean I don't need the Armarouge, the other Armarouge. I don't need. What I need to do is I need to hit the V Star. And I have access to it. So let me think. So I'll Capturing Aroma and see what I draw here. See what I hit. Heads, I don't remember which this is. I get the V-Star. And I want to drop down a Charcadet as well. I think I better... Do I use my V-Star power right now? I think I want to get the Heatran in play, right? Get Heatran down, and I want... What else do I want? I will get a... Let's think here. So I'll drop... I'll get Heatran. And I want to keep the Ultra Ball. I'll get these 2 cards down and just kind of set things up for the future of the game. Actually, I want to use the Ultra Ball this turn, don't I? Which could bite me, but could be a problem. But let's think. I'll get rid of the double turbo. No, I'll get rid of the second fire energy because that's good to have. And now I grab, obviously I'm vulnerable to the Iono, but I do want to use the Magma Basin, right? Because the Heatran becomes just a real beast. That's the goal there. So just keep that. I think I should accelerate energy to Delphox just because I need energies in play to accelerate around. So I don't think I'm attacking with Delphox this game, but again, just spread out some energies if my Arceus V-Star gets knocked out, which they can one-shot me with Frenzied Gouging. They get weak, though, and then I can maybe attack with Delphox at that point. I'm not certain. Radiant Heatran, let's think, 7. So right now he's doing 140, so 280. Honestly, with... let's think. So he's at 230, so he gets to 280. So Radiant Heatran with 4 damage counters, one-shots, whatever they have in play. So that's the good thing. So they might be able to, if I'm really lucky, they can't attack this turn. They just need 1 darkness energy to attach, though. So they probably have that. Yeah, they must have it, because if that was their only darkness energy in hand, that was a real risk. And I don't think it's not a play I would make just because I get burned too often. I've done that type of play before, and it just doesn't usually go well, is what I'll say. So they're gonna knock me out, I assume. And the question becomes, what do I want to do at that point, right? Do I want to send up the Delphox? I think I want to attack with the Armarouge. I'm thinking, yeah, I'll smack him with the Armarouge. And because they can one shot him, but only with the EX, and they discarded 2 EXs. So I'm guessing they probably don't play 4 EXs. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a 4/4. I would think they play 4 of the. They might play 4 of the EXs too, just for ancient Pokemon to discard. So, but all I need is 2 energies on him. Oh no, they knocked themselves out, so that's really good. So, that's my advantage, right? I think. So Iono's nice. So I think I want to. What's he need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. So I'll send up. I'll send him up. I'm not. Obviously, I wish I would knew what they were playing. Okay. Well, this is good. And if I can, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll accelerate my energy here. So I should be safe from getting 1 shot next turn. I mean, they need to get a Roaring Moon, and they need to get all 3 energies onto him, right? So that's gonna be that's pretty nice. So let me just start sending up some energies. So let me see where I'm at right now. I haven't bothered with the math. So 120. Do I want to take out the guy on the bench? I think maybe I do. Maybe I just save the boss. Actually, the boss is a really good card, right? Since they don't knock me out, I think I'll just attack. I think I'll just attack straight up. I could toss down another Arceus. Do I want that? It's a. No, I don't think I do. So I'll take the knockout. So I go ahead, and they won't knock him out this turn. If they knock out my Armarouge, that's not good. So I would like to get another Charcadet down. Let's think. Yeah, definitely do that. Okay. I think I should have Charcadet and the other Armarouge in the deck. So they just need 1 energy. They hit into me. And that's okay. Okay. I think I want to. Let's think. Do I want to? So yeah. So they start getting to get energies on him. So I could boss for game. I mean, next turn, not this turn. I need 3 prizes, but I have Radiant Heatran who just takes them out, right? The Delphox, I don't think I'm going to attack with Delphox. So they draw a bunch of cards with Awakening Drum. Well, they draw 4 cards, right? Because they don't get 1 for credit for Radiant Greninja. It's not an ancient card. So I lost my stadium, but I have 2 more, so that I'm pleased about that. So they get a Nest Ball. Excuse me. The Radiant Heatran is the only Pokemon that can one-shot their their EX. I mean, that's not quite true. Let's think. Is that so? They play 4 EXs, so it's a full-blown Roaring Moon deck with a little bit of fighting, with a Sandy Shocks tossed in for good measure. Okay. So digging through the deck, getting the damage numbers built up. So I think now the downside is they'll one-shot my Radiant Heatran the following turn, right? That's what I don't like about it. And my Delphox is not big enough to knock them out, right? So this is where 1 rod in this game is dicey. Having to research away the rod makes things very tough this game. I could drop down another Arceus, which might be the play to make. So, so I take the knockout. I think I want to get rid of their stadium. I want to get the energy onto Radiant Heatran because he's a beast. I think I dropped down the Arceus with the double turbo, just giving me another attacking option. That's what I'm thinking I'll do. This might be a mistake. Do I gust or not to gust? That's part of my problem here too, right? I think I want to just save these cards, and I just want to attack. So I'll just attack. Yeah, it's not a bad situation. So now I'm down to 1. Radiant Heatran can win me the game. All right, Mew's good too. I don't want to see an Iono. They have a big hand, so they might not want to. Mostly they play Sadas and Explorer's Guidance. That's what they play 4 of each of those, I assume. So they'd like the Sadas maybe. I mean, they have to attach energy 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know that. So they're just going to. So they're going to take out the Heatran, which I get. I mean, that's a good play. So now they bump my stadium. What can I do for energy? 1, 2, 3. So I mean that was a real risk. Obviously, didn't feel good that happening. I mean, I could attack with Armarouge, but I can't one-shot them, right? 1, 2, 3, potentially 5 energies would be the max. 5 doesn't do it, right? 5. Well, actually, that does knock them out, doesn't it? I'm going to set up the Arceus because I can retreat. I can pay the retreat cost of the double turbo. So if I get really lucky here, right? That's kind of the deal. So let me Capturing Aroma. Partly I just want to look at the deck and see what's there. I need to hit an energy, right? Oh, and I do have my tool as well, and 2 energies. Okay, so that's all good. So I use my V-Star power, but have my tool. I have... Let me think here. So I can... toss this down. I will fail this. I will gust you up. I will grab 3 cards. Hopefully it gets me what I need. It did. So beautiful. And send you up. And I have it. It all came together very nicely for me, right? I haven't attached yet, so this game's about to be a W. Whoops. I'm pretty certain, so I got the tool as well. Chuck this on and take the win. So deck came through. All right, looking to get one more good game, I think, for the video. I have one. The first game I played was a good game. The ending is a little abrupt, so sorry about that. You know, I was recording. I was at the point where it was going to work. I was going to end it. I needed to do a number of actions, and all something was happening in real life around me that I was going to have to respond to. And I was like going, I got to wrap this thing up super fast, or because this is a good game. I was like, I want to get this thing recorded. All right, well, this isn't what I wanted. I'm going first. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Okay, so going to, all right, discarding the all right, so this is fairly straightforward now. Actually this is pretty good. This is actually very good. It's up against Lugia. That part's not as good, but this is exactly what I would want. I'll attach the double turbo. I have the perfect hand here, honestly. And if this hand does not get disrupted, I am loving life here. So, right? I mean, what else could I want here, really? This is perfect. And down to a 1-card hand, they don't know what the card is. So do they? Obviously, if it's Arceus V-Star, they're not going to be happy. But, you know, I don't know if they assume that it is Arceus, right? Is the V-Star, right? That's I mean, it could be a research, but this is even better than that, right? This guarantees I grab the fire energy. I can, so call for family. They're going to drop down to the Lugia. I can't one-shot the, okay, I certainly can't two-shot 2 Lugia. Okay, I could. Well, that's actually super, super awesome. I mean, that's just amazing. Just amazing. Delphox actually would be, like, insane as well here, right? Let's think, but I don't think I can do the Delphox. Because I need to get 3 energies in play. And let's think, I could grab an energy, I could discard it. I can Armarouge. I need the Delphox as well. All right, I'm going to... How do I work this? Is there any way I could get the Delphox off and take out the 2 big threats? I need Delphox. Don't think I can do it, though, right? Let's see, what else do we have here? Maybe I drop down a Bibarel. I want an Armarouge and a Bibarel, right? And do I want to... I'll do that. I'm not thrilled with that. I'm not thrilled with what I did there. I felt rushed, I gotta say, which is my fault. It's my fault entirely for feeling rushed. So I think I want to get a Delphox in play. I'll drop the Stadium. I like the Stadium, right? So I'll drop a boss. Okay, that's pretty good. I'll drop down Delphox because I can accelerate to Delphox, right? Which is good there. Move the energy up to the active, I guess. Maybe I should have just attached the double turbo, which would have been fine as well. Drop down another Charcadet. Oh, I wanted the Bidoof down for sure. Maybe I shouldn't have dropped down the Charcadet. So take out the Minccino. I can take out... these all go on Delphox. So Delphox can take out the other... a Cinccino and another Minccino, right? And that's the let me think. And that's the best they can do because they need the two Archeops, right? So I can kind of keep them. I can take out Cinccino this turn as a guarantee, right? Because they can get down to, if they attack with Cinccino, that is. If they attack with Lugia, they don't get the knockout though. They don't have any Archeops in the discard. They haven't done well. So I had a certain strategy. Wow. Okay, so what are they grabbing? Maybe they have a research. They haven't supported yet, right? So I assume they have a discard supporter. No. Okay. I'm a bit surprised they didn't grab it. Okay. I mean, this isn't bad at all. How do I want to work this though? All right, let me Capturing Aroma. I'd like to get the Bibarel in play. And then I think I want to gust up the Cinccino. That's a pretty card there. I will boss, and then I might want to double turbo to the Arceus, right? Let me take out the Minccino, because he's the guy that one-shots me. He's the scary dude here. And I'll Industrious Incisors now is my thought. Gouging Fire is intriguing too, because Gouging Fire has its benefits, right? Do I want to drop down maybe I'll drop a Gouging Fire into play, because he can then... Well, I need the tool... No. Well, I need Choice Belt, right? So let me... I'm going to drop the V-Star. I assume... Oh, I'm out of V-Stars, though. That's really bad. That's really bad. Okay, so that's a big problem for me. Okay, there's no more V-Stars. So let me take a look at all here. I have the one rod. So maybe I want to... I'm out of energies. I'm going to drop down... Do I want the Mew? The Mew's actually pretty good here. So I'm going to drop Mew into play, and I'm going to toss a double turbo onto the Mew as well. Why don't I do that? I don't mind that, because the Radiant Heatran was good, but I didn't have any energy going on there, so I will just take the knockout. It was a weird turn. My thought process was a little muddled. I don't think I want to... Let's think. I'm going to drop... I'm going to drop these energies onto the Arceus because they can't one-shot me, I don't think, at this point. And maybe I could retreat, and then I can slide these energies around however I want. Right, so, because I might want to Delphox this next turn. Right, my thought is Arceus, they're going to hit into me, they're not going to knock me out. I hard retreat him. I can send up attack with either the Mew or the Delphox. I mean, unfortunately for me, the Delphox does not one-shot the Archeops. If Delphox one-shotted two Archeops, potentially it's boss and game for me. But anyway, my opponents struggled, so what do they have? They have only one Archeops still. So, and I don't remember. I always forget. I just don't remember with counters. So I got the basic, which means I might want to take him. The Minccino I want to take out with my Delphox. they can one-shot the Delphox with the Lugia, right? So if they only drop one Delphox into play, then my line of play is fairly simple. Okay, they didn't drop the Cinccino at all, so this is crazy good right now, is what I would say. What's the boss situation in this deck too, by the way? I might be out of bosses now. Do I play 2 or 3 boss? I don't even remember. I don't remember that now. So I will, I'm going to attach a double turbo to Bibarel. And I'm going to research this away. Partly because I do have Magma Basin, so getting energies in play is a good thing. So let me get an energy onto this Armarouge here. I've done a nice job digging through the deck. It's a bit of a weird spot here, that's what I'll say. But I'll attack. They still can't knock me out because they don't have a Cinccino down, right? Okay, I do have a boss in deck, so that's good to know. Okay. And I do have the rod, but one boss left is good. Good, very, very good. So, because I can finish off the Lugia now. Let's see, he evolves. He gets what? 60 more HP. 6, and so he gets to 130. So he's 10. He's 10 too high for me to one shot with to finish off with Delphox. So that's unfortunate. I still assuming they drop down a Cinccino. I Delphox the Cinccino. They might get 2 Mincinos in play. I potentially could get, let's think. I do have the maximum belt that does 50 more, so 120, but I'm at 170, so I'm 10 short on the Mew EX with the Delphox. I'm 10 short on the Lugia V-Star with the Delphox, but I think I'm gonna. Did they play a supporter, by the way? They have not, so they could disrupt my hand. But I still have boss in deck. 1 in 13. I draw 4 cards in the out of 13, and so there is boss in there. So, I mean, the nice thing is they're also having to use both their Arceus. Oh no, they did get 1 on Cinccino. But anyway, I want to take out the Cinccino because he's still the scary dude for me. It would be obviously tremendous if I could finish off the Lugia. And they finish off the Delphox, unfortunately for me. So, and I get that. That's a smart play by them. So they bump the stadium. I'll send up the Mew. So that's unfortunate there. Do have boss though. Boss is really good, right? I mean, yeah, no, boss is amazing. So I will boss up the Cinccino. I'll retreat to the bench. I think do I have energy? Yeah, I have a bunch of energy. So I want to drop down my stadium. And let's think. I would like to. Let me just move this energy to my other. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to do that at all, did I? That was just stupid. Just stupid. I meant to use the Magma Basin. That's what I meant to use. I don't know what I was thinking. I meant to use Magma Basin. I was thinking Magma Basin because it relates to Armarouge, right? I didn't want to do that at all. Okay, so I want to, at this point, I guess I just attack here. Just attack. They can't one-shot me still. So I'll just do this. It's I don't know if that was a smart play or not. I don't love that turn, I gotta say, because I'm still 2 turns away from winning now. My opponent's 2 turns away from winning, so I've got to have 2 big turns. I got to get knockout here. That's what needs to happen. They don't take the... So if they need to take a knockout with the Lugia V-Star this turn, I would say. And then they can win the game. They probably... So I can't gust up this Minccino. So those plays are gone. Obviously, taking out this V-Star would be very, very nice for me. Let's think here what I can do. It's still possible I could get the Delphox going too, right? I need to Iono. I see 3 cards. I draw 1. I'll see 3 with Iono, right? So that's 4 cards I'll see out of this deck. They could Iono me still themselves, which is okay. I still see the same 4 cards essentially. I see the 4 now. So they're gonna hit into me. They don't take the knockout. Could play V-Guard Energy. I don't know that it probably doesn't matter for this matchup. So they bump my Stadium. Okay, well that's okay. So now I can't get Delphox in play. Actually, I have Magma Basin, so that's good. They get the Lugia out of play with the damage on it. Good for them. They Iono me. They still have the Mew EX that I could one-shot. Rod. Okay, that's not bad, actually, right? That's not bad at all. So I will use the Rod. Get back in. Well, maybe I leave the energies. Because I do have Magma Basin, potentially, right? Do I just drop down the Delphox? Is that what I want to do? Actually, I think I want the Gouging Fire too, don't I? Gouging Fire is really good as well. So, Arceus, I don't really want you. So I will Delphox, Gouging Fire. I'll toss an energy back as well. I can't play any of these other items. That's these other cards. So I just draw 2. That's the bad part here. Research or Iono. So research actually is good here, right? If I bump the Stadium, so right now I do 1. I missed the Stadium, didn't I? That really stinks. That really stinks. Okay, so what do I want to do here? So I'm going to retreat, and I guess I retreat and attack with Mew. That's really all I can do. Drop, discard this. Send up the Mew. So you're doing what? 220, 200. So the Choice Belt doesn't help here. So don't use Choice Belt. Don't do that. So just attack, I guess. Don't love it, and I will get rid of the Stadium. Because I want the bench space, right? I want to be able to... I have the option for Gouging Fire this turn or something. But now that they can attack, and... Well, I can win the game, though, right? I can win with Delphox, right? So Delphox gets me game. So I think I'm in good position here. Unless they can... I mean, they might play more Collapse Stadium, right? If they can get rid of... If they can't get that Lugia out of play, right now I have the potential for Minccino Lugia play, right? And that is super awesome. So they're going to wipe out my Mew, but that's okay. I don't care. I need Delphox, right? Delphox is what I need to hit, or access to Delphox. I have the Delphox. They knock me out. They probably take out the Mew, I'm guessing. I don't know. It doesn't really matter which they take out, I don't think. Lumineon V, they already... Okay. I mean, I wouldn't think they want to play... Unless they want to bench a Pokemon in order to... partly they want to thin the hand. They want Lumineon V maybe for next turn. So they take the knockout. Oh, this is super awesome. So I have Delphox. I have game, right? So you're going to hard retreat. Delphox retreats. And you just clean up the game for me. So this works out quite nicely, right? Send up the Delphox. Toss a bunch of energies onto you. I'll just take these 3 here. Doesn't really matter. And oh, it just does 90, but that's okay. That's right. I wasn't paying attention, but that 90 is fine. And 120 there. And have the 2 take my 3 prizes. And very nice. So, the Delphox really does add a lot to this deck. Really, boom, 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 3 prize turn. Did I play this game cleanly? I did not, I gotta say. I forgot about the V-Guard energy there. It didn't matter, but I forgot about it, right? You gotta, that easily could have burned me, could have gone the other way, but instead, I still got the knockout. So, a lot of flexibility on the deck. I am liking it. Certainly strongly recommend the deck is what I'll say. Right, as I look at just kind of, Arceus is very good, but Delphox, terrific attacker, attacked with Mew that game, which you don't always do, but it's there as an option. Gouging Fire, I could have one-shotted the Lugia V-Star with Gouging Fire and the tool. Radiant Heatran can one-shot anything as well. Wasn't able to kind of make that go. I felt, maybe I shouldn't have got, I got a second Armarouge down because I was concerned, but by filling up that bench slot, that was a bad thing. And maybe I don't think I wanted the EX for that game. The EX would have been good, actually, to just one shot at Chinchino. That was another way to go. Because at one point, he doesn't need that many energies. 3 energies, I think? Or just actually 2, right? I think Chinchino's 110, and it does 120 as long as it just has 2 energies. And then he has full HP, so they probably can't it's going to be tough to one-shot with the Chinchino. They can get there, but it's not as easy. So just stretching the resources. So a lot of attacking options. One thing with this list, I would like another Rod. I will say I'm not sure what I'd cut to put in it, but all these other cards, I don't think I cut a consistency supporter. I don't think I want to cut the boss either. I mean, that 3rd boss was huge too. You could cut the 3rd boss for a Rod. Maybe Capturing Aroma. That doesn't feel great either. So anyway, a very nice list, and certainly encourage you to give it a try and have some fun, play some Pokemon, and take care.